The G-Wade Podcast with Deacon Dirty.
Now, so you leave high school. What did you go to college? Any college? Okay.
I did. I didn't go right away though.
Okay.
So I was in high school in Jersey, and then I didn't go to college until I got here.
Okay.
So when I came, it was years later though.
Yeah. That's the same thing I did. I didn't go right.
I didn't go right away because that wasn't.
And then
I wasn't driven
finish.
in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
My upbringing, I wasn't driven in that direction.
Yeah, I feel you.
College, the parents go to college.
Yeah.
Daughter, the son go to college. Like it wasn't like that for me. It was like hood stuff.
I'm with
but
you.
it was safe.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I just wanted to be like the big girl. So I didn't decide to go to college until I got here, and that still was a couple of years later.
Where'd you go?
I went to Barter College, which is now closed here in Atlanta. It was downtown.
You familiar, D?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I went there and I graduated. Actually, I went there
Oh,
twice.
that's what's up. Oh, really? What'd you major in?
I took fashion.
Okay.
See, it makes sense, right?
It makes sense.
Yeah, because they used to be located in Fifth Plaza.
Yeah, I
Up
went.
in
That was
Buckhead?
yeah.
Yeah, I know you're
but
talking
they
about.
at first it was at North Yards, right there off of Northside Drive. They was there first.
I know
and then
North
they had
Yards.
closed temporarily. They was expanding it or something like that. And then they went to Phipps, and we was like in the basement. And then once that's how they had to make it happen.
Right.
And then once the school got finished being renovated, then we had to go back to the campus.
Gotcha.
So so I went there for fashion. I graduated.
Okay.
And then I went back a couple of years later for criminal justice.
Really?
It don't make sense together. Don't try to figure it out. But you know, in
You be
life
styling
path-
in the courthouse. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
like you don't do life and it just keep going like
Yeah. True that.
like you gotta change. Something is gonna change. The older
Facts.
you get, you're gonna change
Facts.
about different things that you like, different things you learn, different things you want to do.
Right.
It was kind of like that because I was always interested in both. I knew I was gonna be a fashion stylist for somebody. Which I did that and I mastered that.
Yeah.
And then I knew I was going to be an attorney. But I was so done with school after beginning school and I graduated bachelor's. It was just too much. I was like, I cannot do this. At the same time, I was still a hairstystylist.
Okay.
So I was still working and I was still hustling because that was my everyday money
That was to get
and
the
job.
bread. Yeah, of course.
So, like that.
How long? When did you start doing hair? Was that in high school? Was that?
Well, before I came here, I was a shampoo assistant. And then when I moved here, I became a shampoo assistant here at like a popular salon that's closed now. And that was working for me. And then I just went to hair school. And then I became a stylist.
Well, yeah, you come to Atlanta, yeah. This is the place of hair and fashion. You know what I'm saying? Did you do all the Bronner Brothers and all that?
But hair, yeah.
Did you do Bronner Brothers, the conventions and stuff that they do?
I did a few shows, and when I was modeling, I did a couple of fashion shows too and stuff like that. But I did all that.
Okay, but you also did hair and fashion for like celebrities, right? That's how
Yeah,
that
I'm
was
a celebrity stylist.
Yeah, right. Okay, so who
I
are some
got
of the
a little
people you?
resume.
Don't
Actually,
call
I
it
got a
little
long
now. I throw out the word little.
I got a long resume. I got a long resume.
Okay, who are some of the people you've styled? Fashion. What do we
Fashion,
call it?
wow.
Fashion or style?
Fashion, merchandising, wardrobe stylist. I did some stuff. I did assisting.
Right.
I assisted Tamika Raymond on I think it was Goodies with Sierra. I can't remember. That was like one of the first biggest jobs I had. Did that. I did Sunshine Anderson. I did Breezy from what Breezy was on Empire.
Yeah.
That Breezy was my client before hair.
No,
client.
Breezy. I thought that's she, right?
She was my
on,
hair client before she moved to LA and
was
got
it
started.
Oh,
acting.
you're right, Empire. I'm thinking Star.
I'm
but
thinking,
you're right.
yeah, sometimes I get the two mixed up. I did her. I did some styling for it's been so long ago. The girl from 3-6 Mafia, Gangsta Boo.
Princess.
No, Gangsta Boo.
Gangsta Boo. She's
She's
from
from
3-6 Mafia.
3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, that's right.
I
Well, who
styled
was
her.
Diamond Princess with?
I'm thinking Crime Mob, but you're
That-
right.
okay, that's who I'm thinking too. Yeah.
I styled her a long time. Like I've been working.
Really?
I styled her for it was magazine. I did Danity Kane. It went in.
Wow.
I want to say Vibe. I want
Okay.
to say Vibe magazine. I did them a couple of times. I was chosen to do them specifically. I did them, styled hair, and assisted on wardrobe with them.
Nice.
I did. It was another group. I can't remember. It was a couple of other Atlanta groups that was coming out at that time. But I did a lot of people.
Now, who would you say was some of the funnest or the coolest celebrities that you styled?
I'm gonna have to go a group. As far as a group, I'm gonna have to go with Danity Kane because I did them one time. I was chosen to do them one time for their hair, and then when I got called back to do them the second time, it was in Houston at Hard Rock Cafe, NBA All-Star, years ago. Like, they requested me because their manager was like, okay, so we trying to figure out who gonna do hair. And wardrobe for y'all. Who do y'all like? And I was really surprised when I got that phone call. They was like, oh, Sharonda, they requested you to come back. I'm like, what? Like, and I was working at a popular celebrity salon at that time. Like, when I tell you I got
Who
back
was it,
to
Derek
work.
J?
No, it was Nasea. This was
Okay.
before Derek J.
Oh, it was before. Okay.
Yeah, but me and him went to fashion school together.
Okay,
though.
because
So
I know
that's how
his was
originally
real
met
popular
him.
for.
Yeah, but it was before he got his salon. But me
Gotcha.
and him met at fashion school.
Okay.
We was at school together.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, and when I got back to work, like you talking about, that hate was so real.
You
Like,
can feel it.
like naturally, you can't take certain things away from some people that they
Right,
just got.
true that, yeah.
And I didn't know I was gonna be called back twice.
Wow.
To do them. They requested me when their manager was talking to them.
And not just
They
here in
was like,
Atlanta.
who y'all want?
They want you to come to Houston.
To Houston.
Right.
And I was like, huh? I remember I was sitting on the couch and I was watching 106 in Park. I was watching 106 in Park. And they manager, Danity Kane manager, called me and said the girls would like for you to come back and do them for NBA All-Star in Houston. And I was like, what? And she must have called me on like a Tuesday or Wednesday, and it was that Saturday.
Nice.
So everything was like quick. I was like,
Right,
it was
right.
nothing. I mean, it was paid, you know what I'm saying? I was like, it's nothing, but it was still like kind of like, it was fast. I was sitting right there on the couch. I remember I was like, oh, they
It's like,
they
where were
fucking
you?
with me.
right.
They was like, when I go back to work, they was real mad. They was like, who made the band? Because this was around that time.
Yeah.
Who made the band? We couldn't tell, you know, it was confidential. Whatever, you had to just watch it. I'm like, I'm not telling, but them stylists was so mad at me. Them stylists was mad because they didn't get called back because it was a couple from the very first time when I went to do them in New York for the Vibe magazine.
Okay.
It was a couple of people at that salon I was working at that went to do it.
Okay.
So they couldn't understand how I got called back the second time.
Right,
That I wasn't whispering nobody in. Ain't nothing shady about me. Like the group requested Sharonda to come back. Not management or what the group. They said, who y'all want? You like who y'all did the first time?
Yeah.
It's like, nah, we like Sharonda. They asked each other, who y'all think? It's like, yeah, let's just go with Sharonda. They was up with me. Like, for real.
That's what's up. So you come back and everybody throwing shade now.
They was real quiet. They ain't really want to say too much to me. But that salon is closed.
So was it at that moment you was like, I got to open my own?
Nope, not at that time.
No.
I didn't want no salon at that time.
No, okay.
The salon thing for me came off and on. It was years ago. I had wanted it, then I didn't want it no more. You know, you're building up your clientele. You got all these clients. You working, you traveling, moving around, you shopping. Like, I'm good. I was very content with that.
Right.
And I don't think I was ready to be a businesswoman at that time. It takes time. Like, that ain't something you just jump right into and then you just do. Because I would have needed some help. But I wasn't ready at that time. Because this is, you know, like I said, this has been a long time ago.
Right.